fellow. So a fellow is generally a medical oncologist, so someone who's completed their training. They've just finished their training and they're looking to do further work or get further training in a particular subspecialty or in a particular interest so that they can sort of develop their expertise in that area. My time here has really changed me. So, you know, the research that I've been able to do here has been, you know, amazing. And I think that really it's sort of changed my perspective on what I want to do in oncology. And certainly, while research is still a huge part of it, I also want to be able to do the experimental drug development and looking at early stage clinical trials and drug design. So my time here has really imprinted that on me, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do anything else because I like that so much. It's my patients, I think. Seeing them do well, seeing what they have to go through, seeing the sacrifices they make, seeing the families that support them and everyone around them, I think that's what, you know, when you're trying to make differences for the individual in front of you, for these people, when you can put a real face to things, when you know the family, when you know their life story, you know the dog, the cat, everything about them. It's that which drives you, I think. It's the real stories which drive you.
I've always wanted to come to Princess Margaret since I started my medical oncology training. It's a world-renowned centre. The expertise in research and the clinical practice here is so well known. There are leaders in cancer treatment here, and it's somewhere that I've always wanted to come. So I actually didn't interview for anywhere else. I just applied to Princess Margaret. So I think that the practice here is so varied, and there's so much expertise in all the different areas that really it's such a draw to come to Princess Margaret, and I've been very fortunate to get onto the fellowship program here. I think the fellowship program here is excellent. I came into the drug development program having never been involved in phase 1 trials before, so it's a brand new experience. The focus on education is really impressive, you know, so I've learned so much since I've been here. Also the mentorship and support is excellent. You know, your mentors are on hand. We know them all by first name. They're there to give us support and to, you know, when we're having difficulty with our research, they'll find the solution and they'll help to move things along. And I think that's really such an important thing whenever we're kind of just getting into this area of cancer research and trying to learn how to do this. So the mentorship and support really is absolutely brilliant. And then the patient exposure as well. You know, I think in other programs I don't know that people get such patient exposure. So, you know, we're seeing patients all the time. We're discussing you know, what happens on certain specific drugs, and then we're seeing the patients, we're seeing the effects, and then we're reporting back what we see happening with these patients. And I think all of that, you know, knowing the science behind it and being educated about the science behind it and the process of how trials are developed, but then also seeing the trials in practice and seeing the patients on the trials, I think all of that makes it such a really good experience. And, you know, we'll take away so much from the fellowship program because we'll have learned so much, and also, you know, a lot of the time it's not, you know, what you read in a table of adverse events about a drug. It's what you see in a patient in front of you, and that I think you take so much more from that.